So this is a process that has been created through my mentor, through Brave Thinking Institute. And I want to share this with you all today because this is a very empowering, different way of generating ideas. And the important thing is when we're looking for inspired action, the first thing we want to do is we want to generate state. What do I mean by that? We want to generate a state of gratitude. If my vision was happening now, what is the energy I'm bringing into sourcing ideas, right? So we want to generate state because here's the thing. We all have access to the internet, and I can go to the internet and I can ask a question. Why is this fill in the blank? And I'm going to get answers on that level. But I can go to the internet and ask a different question. And that's what we're going to do today, is ask a different question because you can get a different idea. Maybe it's a $6 haircut idea that's going to pop out of the page for you, and you take that step. Okay. So the first thing is we want to generate state. If my vision was happening, if I was attracting these jobs and these interviews and it was happening with ease, what energy would I be bringing? What thoughts would I be generating into this, into the next piece? So we always start with a vital places. We want to generate gratitude. So remember, gratitude is on the level of, on the frequency of abundance. So when we are in a place of gratitude, we're already in a place of openness. We're already in a place of, yes, I'm receiving amazing ideas. So the first step is source. We want to source. And in this piece, what you want to do is you want to ask a question. You want to ask an empowering question. And the question could be, what step can I take this week? Or what are 3 ideas I can generate to start a conversation, to submit my application, to, maybe I have a conversation or attend a particular meeting. What are some ideas that you can generate that will move you in the direction of your vision? So ask yourself a question. What step can I take this week? What step can I take this week? And you ask this question. Let's write down all the ideas. And I want you to really think about if the vision was happening. Nancy, if you were attracting this job that you would love, think about that vision. If that was happening, and ask yourself, what step can I take? What idea can I generate? Or who could I speak to about this? And let's jot down every idea. Do not filter any idea. Remember, if we start to filter it, we start to thwart the idea. If you know of, if you're looking, if some of you are familiar with, if you have those hand pumps, water pumps, when you are pumping it, the first water that comes up is brackish, is dirty. You're not going to drink that. But as you keep pumping, you start getting pristine, clean, crystal clear water. So when you're sourcing and you're asking this question, write down all the ideas. Do not filter the ideas. So let's give ourselves about 15 seconds and write down every idea. Do not filter. Go. Okay. Now that you have, maybe go ahead and put in the chat, do you have some ideas that you wrote down? Some ideas that came to mind as you were thinking about, if I could attract this position, if I could create this work in the world, this is the step I could take. Put it in the chat. Did you get some ideas? Did you get some, as you were generating? Did you get some ideas? Okay, perfect. Now hold on to that. Hold on to that energy of your vision. Next step is we want to go is sort. What I mean by that is sort and organize the idea that gives you some electricity, meaning right now you might have a bunch of ideas on your page. Look for that idea that has some energy to it. Energy of, wow, like it could be a scary step, but yes, this has energy to it. And this is a step that I'm going to maybe fulfill on. So sort through, maybe you have 3 ideas, you have 4 ideas. Look at those ideas. Maybe you have 1 idea. Does it have some electricity? Does it have some excitement to that? Because remember, everything is energy. Everything is energy. What we're focusing on that's what we are attracting towards us. Notice is the feeling of expansion. Notice the feeling of contraction as you're looking at your ideas. Sort through them. Notice what you're noticing. Notice the feeling of expansion or contraction. Then what you want to do is you want to select them. So maybe you want to put a star by them or you want to circle them. Select those ideas that have the electricity around it. Assign a number to it. Select them. Number 4, you want to schedule that on your calendar. Why? Because energy requires structure. And if we don't put it on our calendar, which is our most transformative tool, that idea is going to leave your mind, or you're going to forget about it. So schedule it on your calendar. Think of it as if this is your date with your dream, your date to take the next step for yourself. Schedule it on your calendar. So maybe this idea could have many steps. So maybe break it down to many steps and then schedule the first baby step that you can take. So if you have your calendar handy, go ahead and do that. Then you want to serve it. Now, this is going to be important. How you serve this is going to make all the difference. If I'm going to just serve it casually, I'm going to create the casual results. If I'm going to create this, take this step and serve it with reverence that, oh my gosh, this might be the missing piece that's going to move me in the direction of my vision. You want to serve it with reverence. You want to just bring your full moon energy into it and just playing full out. Serve it with reverence. It's saying, oh my gosh, the universe gave me this idea and I'm going to serve it and play full out. So you serve it with reverence. Okay. And this is a process that I do multiple times for myself. Are there times I get stuck? Absolutely. Are there times that I'm like, oh, I've done the same thing over and over again? Absolutely. But when I'm sourcing and I'm going into the place of my vision and coming from gratitude, there is one step available to us. And I put it and I select it and I schedule it and I serve it with, this is the best idea that I've gotten. And I'm going to move this forward.